India and the United States are close to finalizing a major trade deal. Tariffs, investments, strategic partnership. But behind the headlines lies one uncomfortable question. Will India stop buying Russian oil? Washington seems to think it should. New Delhi says not so fast. US President Donald Trump has hinted that a deal could push India to cut back on Russian crude and bring tariffs down to around 18%. There's also talk of big Indian investments flowing into the American economy. But when Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke about the negotiations, he avoided one topic entirely: Russian oil. And in diplomacy, silence is rarely accidental. India imports more than 80% of its oil. Since the Ukraine war disrupted global markets, Russian crude has been sold at heavy discounts. For Indian refineries, that means cheaper fuel. For the economy, it means lower inflation pressure. And for ordinary Indians, it means fewer price shocks at the pump. Walking away from that supply wouldn't be just symbolic, it would be expensive. India's foreign policy runs on one core idea: strategic autonomy. It works with the US through the Quad, it works with Russia on defense and energy, and it works with China and Brazil through BRICS. New Delhi doesn't pick sides, it picks interests. Oil in this case is not a political statement, it's a market decision. There's been no order from the Indian government telling refineries to stop buying Russian crude because Russian oil fits Indian refineries well and it's cheaper than many alternatives. Politics talk, markets decide. So will India stop buying Russian oil to please Washington? Unlikely. The real story isn't about oil. It's about how a rising power navigates in a divided world, partnering widely, committing cautiously, and refusing to surrender its right to choose. Because for India, this deal isn't just about trade, it's about independence. For more such interesting geopolitical deep dives, like, share and subscribe. Geopolitical Navigator. Thank you for watching.